whatever money you made, and I'll go deposit it in the bank.
Just saving our money into a bank account is not enough to fulfill our investment goals. And to invest that amount in order to grow it, we need that knowledge of analyzing different investment options and time too, along with a huge amount. But what if I tell you that you don't need a very huge amount? You don't need to have that knowledge of analyzing different investment options, reading those long financial statements, and doing tough calculations. Also, you don't need to take out time regularly for all these. Mutual funds can be a one-stop solution for all your investment goals. Hi, this is Manisha. Welcome back to the channel. We will learn how to invest our money in mutual funds in this and upcoming videos. Today we will discuss the basics of mutual fund, like what are mutual funds, their benefits and their types. So let's start with what are mutual funds. Small investors like you and me, we don't have that time to sit and analyze investment options. We don't have a very huge amount to invest so that we can invest in multiple stocks or bonds and get diversified. Also, some of us don't have that knowledge or skill required for it. So, in mutual funds, investors like you and me will contribute their small amount and collectively it will become a pool of fund. Now, this pool of fund will be invested by a fund manager who has that knowledge and time to analyze investment options and find the best one. So, investing through mutual funds provides you with a lot of benefit, and first of them is diversification. Diversification means dividing this pool of fund across different asset classes. This reduces your overall risk, so even if a stock decline, other stocks or assets like bond or gold may retain or increase in value. In mutual fund, even if you invest a very small amount, you get the diversification benefit, which you might not be able to get if you invest directly due to amount being small. Second is professional management. You don't need to do any research or analysis. Fund manager who is expert in this field and has that skill will do all that. Third is affordable. You can start with just rupees 100 also via SIP route. You don't need money in lakhs to start investing. Next is safety. Mutual funds are well regulated by the Capital Markets Regulator, that is SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India. Schemes like ALSS that we will discuss in our upcoming videos provides you with tax benefits, so you can save on your taxes also by investing in mutual funds. Last is suitability and variety. There are different types of mutual funds available and you can choose among them according to your investment goals. For example, if you want liquidity and capital preservation, you can go with debt funds, but if you want growth and capital appreciation, you might go with equity funds. Now let's talk about two ways you can invest in mutual funds: direct plan and regular plan. This part of video is very important because your decision of investing through regular or direct mode affects your returns. Both invest in same fund, but direct plan means that you don't involve any broker or distributor in between, and hence the charges, which we call as expense ratio, is less here, and lower charges means higher returns. But in a regular plan, you invest through a third party, like a broker or advisor, and they charge a commission for that. That means higher charges and lower returns. Apart from being direct or regular, you also get option in mutual funds according to your investment objective. You must have seen two options, growth and IDCW. Don't get confused, let's see them. IDCW means income distribution cum capital withdrawal. In this, funds will provide you with regular income whenever it has profits. But in growth option, the fund will reinvest that profit instead of distributing it to the investors. So if you want wealth creation, then opt for growth plan. But if you want regular income, then go with the IDCW plan. Now finally, let's discuss various categories of mutual funds available. As per SEBI, there are 5 categories of mutual funds. And they are equity schemes, debt schemes, hybrid schemes, solution-oriented schemes, and other schemes like index funds and fund of funds. In my upcoming videos, we will discuss each category in detail, including their subtypes, their taxation, and if you should invest in that category or not. And in the next video, I will cover the most important terms related to mutual funds like NAV, expense ratio, SIP, STP, etc. and equity scheme in detail. So subscribe now and I will see you in the next one.